Matt's the movie guy.
Yeah, though I like music, music is more of a like a alone time thing for me. Like I listen to music if I'm driving alone or am completely alone. But I'm more of a visual. Drinking a Ripple on the corner with my. Now it's called a Walkman. They take tapes.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You might have to Google that.
I'm old enough to know.
Cassette tapes. And
I still have cassette tapes.
Don Johnson's Heartbeat is a favorite of mine.
Oh yeah.
But when I work, I'm more of a visual guy, and I like to have movies on in the background, whether it be documentaries, because once again, I'm trying to be
You
smarter.
have movies on?
Generally documentaries about the esoteric agenda of world governments.
Really?
Yeah.
And beyond world governments, banks.
Yeah,
The banks.
you'll get into conversations
Conspiracy
with people.
theory?
No, never say anything about conspiracy theory.
That's interesting.
But he will go on about what the queers are
putting this
doing
on
to
the
the
internet?
soil.
I never say anything about that. That was that tape that we got from that other guy. I got this.
That pamphlet that we got
We
from
got a cassette
Pueblo,
tape from a gentleman who said that he got it at a rally in the States somewhere.
A rally for
On the right side of the States. he said.
Republicans or
I have no clue. He would not tell me.
Nazis?
But it was all about conspiracy stuff, and it was all about the main thing that they were talking about was inoculations and getting your shots and stuff. And the first 90% of this tape, I'm listening to it, and actually I was listening to it at the shop where we used to work, and we were downstairs, and my manager and a couple other guys were sitting down there, and we're all kind of nodding like, yeah, this guy's making a lot of sense. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But then he goes on to say, and you know who's doing this all. You know who's messing with your inoculations, messing with your shots, and messing with your booster shots, and putting weird chemicals in it. It's the fags. And we all just went, what? What the hell? And we're like, he must have said the feds. He must have said the feds. It's the government. We rewind, play back. Oh, now we can't listen to the rest of it because it's just gone. But
it was the fags.
apparently the fags are. That's what this tape got at. Some sort of strange rally in the right side of the States.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's odd.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say interesting.
Odd. Yes.
Because they don't want any people to live. It's kind of like saying,
do you think a kid like that is gonna know what the queers are doing to the soil?
it's kind of like saying that Judas Priest wanted their audience to kill themselves. It's just a ridiculous statement.
Yeah, it makes so much sense though.
It's like, they don't want us to be healthy because, well, we don't have them guys, but they just don't.
You don't have to poison everybody else.
That's not what I watch when I tattoo. That's
No, God, no.
something else.
Okay.
I like cinematic stuff. I like cinematic music and cinematic sounds and booms and people talking smarter talk than I did.
Okay, so what are some of your favorite films?
Right now,
Yeah.
7.
The Goonies.
The Goonies. So here's the thing with the Goonies. You can't really play it with the tattooing so much because there's so many children screaming. It's a little unnerving.
Yeah.
Same with Adventures in
Plus, you have to
Babysitting.
focus so much on these.
Monster Squad, all of them, just children screaming the entire time.
And you
That's
miss the
distressing.
slightest thing, and you're like, where the hell is the story gone? It's just so high end.
I've had Always Sunny in Philadelphia on, which George had introduced me to. Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the first 4 seasons on a loop, to the point where our camera guy asked me not to play it anymore because he was humming the music in his head at night. So
Wow.
stuff like that. You feel out the person, you feel out the tattoo, you put something on appropriate, and it kind of ups the experience a little bit.
Yeah. All right. And do you have any advice for kids who want to be tattoo artists?
Don't bother. No, really. At this point in time, the industry is so horribly saturated that we've seen this with a lot of young people that are starting in or have started in or trying to get in. It's really, really hard for young people to get into business because there's, in the last 5 years, whether it be because of the influx in magazines, the television shows, the more of an acceptance of tattoos in the workplace, everyone and their brother wants to become a tattoo artist. In school, you can get co-ops for tattoo places, which 10 years ago, tattooing wasn't even a viable option as
You
a,
can
as
do
a
that?
career. Apparently so. I know quite a few shops that have had co-op people as counter people with the hopes to someday get an apprenticeship or become a manager of a tattoo shop or what have you.
Really? In public school?
If I had to give true advice, seek out a proper apprenticeship. Don't go the cheap route. Don't try to do it yourself. I had a sort of an improper apprenticeship, and a lot of it, because of that, I had to figure out myself, and I feel that it took me much longer to do things properly than it should have. That I should be way further in my career than I am now because of that. Also, just in an absolute guilt in logistics sort of way, if you don't know what you're doing, you can scar somebody up quite badly, or you can give them a disease because you don't know your sterilization or cross-contamination
Give
rules.
them crappy artwork.
Or there's the crappy art. Just because you can scribble neat little spirographs on a piece of paper when you're on the phone with your mom from university does not mean you should tattoo anymore.
In short, though,
Yeah.
nobody bother asking any tattoo artists for apprenticeships right now because the books are closed for at least 5 years.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, 5 years.
'Cause
I declared it right now.
Once you teach somebody, you have to give them a job.
Declared.
Yeah.
5
If you
years.
give them a job,
5 years.
that's your piece of the pie getting smaller. So if you're working very hard to get by in this world, and you take on somebody else and teach them. A lot of people have this preconceived notion that taking someone on and teaching them, oh, I've got somebody who's going to mop the floors for a while, or scrub the tubes for a while, or do this for a while, and then I've got someone that's going to make me money after that. It doesn't necessarily work that way. And you're basically just putting more and more and more people that know how to do the job out into the public, and you're making your piece of the pie smaller and smaller and smaller. And you know what? Actually, fuck it. I'm going to take all that, throw it out the window. Become tattoo artists, especially you that can't draw at all and don't give a crap about scarring people up. Because I make a lot of money doing cover-ups. So bring it.
All right, that's great.